did today. But let's just get into it. I'm gonna quit yapping, okay? But I am gonna open up my Alani for my afternoon pick me up. I am so tired today. This is the watermelon one, and I got this cute little thing to hold it with. But anyways, we're going to get into it. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the chat. But for some reason, the last few times, it's been like blocking me from commenting back. So sometimes I have to respond to y'all by saying it instead of in the comments. I don't know what's happening with it. But if you have any questions, throw it in there. If you aren't already following me, though, be sure and do that. That way, if you want to come back and shop these looks later or tune into my other live streams, you'll get an alert whenever I go live, or your other favorite creators too. But let's just get into it. Let's quit yapping, because I could yap all day long and just chat with y'all. So we're just going to get into it, and I'm going to show you all these looks that I got. The first few, I think there's like 4 things that I don't have pictures in, and for good reason, and I'll tell y'all why, but we're going to get into it. Oh, and I always click on the item that I'm talking about, so it'll be highlighted at the bottom, or depending on what kind of device you're on, it might be on the side or on the bottom. And yeah, and it'll take you directly to that link. And I don't have one to my storefront, but you should be able to click my like profile wherever you're at, and it should take you right to my storefront. Anyways, these suede little heels, and I have seen these everywhere, and I have seen them from price ranges that are like too extremely expensive, and these are super affordable. They're only $36, which I know is not like the cheapest, but these are very soft. So they're cushioned here, and they're actually a real suede. They're very, very soft. They have a hard bottom, and then they're harder back here, so they're not going to get torn up. Now, they are a very low heel, so if you don't like that, these may not be for you, but all the ones I've seen have this little low, little baby heel on them. But anyways, I just love this color. Just really cute, perfect little fall shoe. They're just a little thong sandal, whatever. But anyways, like I said, I've seen these everywhere, and I've seen them running for very, very expensive. So I snagged those. I think I styled them with a couple different outfits so far, but I love little shoes like that. They're just easy to slip on, and they match a lot of stuff. Now, this next dress, I really did love it, but it just did not fall right. And I don't know if it's because I'm larger chested, or maybe because, I don't know. So here's what it looks like. So first of all, it's the brown and white polka dot. So cute. Polka dots are everywhere right now. They're so cute, and so is this brown color, and it's just so pretty. So it is a halter, and it ties around your neck. And then this is just kind of like a billowy, like flowy top, and then the bottom is like a zipper, and it's a little skirt. But y'all, this part right here, I mean, I was falling out all over the sides. Like, it just, there was no way. I could have used a lot of tape to get it to where I could wear it, but then I'm worried you still be able to see the tape unless you tape the sides down. I just feel like if you would have taken a lot of tape, and honestly, I don't know if it's worth all the tape for me to be able to do that. So I feel like maybe if you're flat chested or have a little bit less up top, this might work, but like if you were larger, this is not, it just doesn't fall right. And like at the top, it just didn't fall right on me, and this is an extra small, so I got the right size. And like I said, I loved it. It's just a little, like, it looks like a dress, and it's literally shorts. So I just loved this. I thought it looked really cute with boots, but also with like heels. I really wanted this to work. I was so sad when I didn't, because this is one of the things that I was so excited for. And like I said, it just, with my chest, it just did not work. But it is a really good dress. It's double lined. It's not see-through. It's all the good things. I literally tried to make it work. It didn't work with the girlies. So I did love the dress, and if you're loving polka dots, that is a dress that's really cute. It could be really a good date night, girls night, a little brunch. If you have like a shower of some kind or a little event, that could be a really cute dress. And I feel like a little jacket over your shoulders, like if it's a little bit cooler outside, could be really cute also. And like I said, I feel like it works with boots and heels. Just a really good dress. But like I said, I could not make it work. And then same thing with this one. It honestly was just way too big. So I believe I got a small in this, which I'm not sure if there's an extra small. But the reason that I was kind of hesitant on sizing is because this is a true denim shirt. Now, I've been loving all things denim, and Amazon has been killing it with the denim tops and dresses, and I literally love this. It is just so cute. It is just way too big around. It was, I put on a strapless bra with it. I tried a regular bra. I tried everything, and it just did not fill the space. It just runs very large in my opinion, and it does button all the way down, and I just loved how it kind of flows out just a little bit. I had it on with a little leather mini skirt, and it was so cute. I was gonna look so good together, but the top of this one just, And honestly, it was big all the way through the stomach area. Like the side flared out like it was supposed to, but when I got it all the way buttoned, it was just way too oversized and it just did not work. So this top is so nice. And again, I think it works with denim. I think it can work with the skirt, shorts, all the different things. And it's a really good quality top. It just didn't work for me. It was just way too big. So I did want to share it though. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, it buttons all the way down the front. It has these little flaps. It's not a real pocket. And then here is what the back detail looks like. So it's also a really flattering backside. Like I said, it just unfortunately just did not work. I was so sad about that one. Like I was so excited about those two and it just didn't work out. And then this next one, I honestly just didn't get to this one. I thought I'd already done it. I went to record or to get everything put together for this and I just hadn't done it. So, but I did have this from last year, so I already kind of know how it fits. I have it in another color. This one is the brown. It's just a good little button down cardigan, but see how it like goes in? Like it's just a very flattering cut. Very, very pretty. I do get a small in this. I do not size up. As y'all know, a lot of times in sweaters, I do size up just because you do want that oversized fit. And I have found that Amazon tends to run smaller on the sweater front. So I typically will size up, but not in tops like this or like sweaters like this, just because like the way that they run. But this one is a really good basic. It's really good quality. It's very, very soft. And it's just a really good top. It's like a brownish gray color, but I really like this one. And like I said, these are just really good basics. You can layer with them. You could leave some unbuttoned. You could button some. Just work for a lot of different things. And I love them. Like I said, I have the beige from last year and it's just so good. Also, I was going to mention this because I got some DMs the other day and some comments on one of my platforms. I had shared a top that I said was a certain material, but on the listing it said polyester. It was not a 100% polyester top. I said that in the video and some girly pops came for me, okay? And I'm just here to tell you, I do not make the listings, obviously. I'm just sharing it with y'all and I tell y'all what the material is from my standpoint. And I have talked to some of the brands that I have worked with and some of them just, they don't update it. That's just, I think, the automatic that it goes to. So if they don't change it, that's what it says. I don't know how it works. Don't ask. I've never asked them. I just know that sometimes, or it'll say like soft fabric, and I'll tell y'all it's a soft fabric. Now, a lot of times I'll tell y'all it's got polyester, but it's mixed with something because I don't know what it's mixed with. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But just so y'all know, I obviously don't make the listings, but whatever I tell you is exactly the item that I'm sharing. And if it's not, I always will tell y'all it's similar. Now on here, you're always getting exactly what I'm talking about, but sometimes in videos later on or my, on my storefront, if something sells out, I have to find it from another brand or I have to find a whole nother option. So I always disclose if it is similar, if it's a different brand or all the things, because I want y'all to have what I'm getting. So just a little side note, I was going to mention that because I'm telling y'all, they were out for me when I posted a certain top. So just so y'all know. But yeah. And then next is this. So we're gonna get back to my little haul now. This one is so stunning, y'all. It's so cute. I do want to cut off these little extra things. I just didn't get this one done, if I'm being honest with you. I was at a block is what you would call it. Nothing was coming together with this. Absolutely nothing. But I think it's so cute, and animal prints are everywhere again, especially like the Western vibe has been everywhere. Like so I snagged this to style with some stuff. Now I do have a certain color boots that are coming in that I think will match this. They just are not here yet. So anyways, I will be getting this one styled. I love the print of it. This one is an actual skirt, not a skort. I did get an extra small in this one and it does run true to size, I would say, but I love this print. You're going to see cow print everywhere this fall. So definitely snag some. If you like skirts like I do, this one's a really good option because it's a true denim. There's no stretch to it. Now, everything else I'm going to have pictures in. They're going to be to the left. I told you there was not too many today that I didn't have them in. So they're all going to be over here. Now, the items that I did not bring everything in here because honestly, my brain is not all here today, but I'm going to talk about everything. And like I said, I didn't link a lot of the shoes, but they're all on my Amazon storefront if you want to head over there if you're looking for the shoes. But we're going to get into it. Everything's over here. Like I said, as always, you can throw a question in the chat. Sizing details. I know I talk fast sometimes. One more time for size reference. I'm 5'2". Everything's going to be an extra small or a small. There might be a couple of things that I might have sized up to medium, but I cannot remember for certain. I think there's actually maybe one. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first look is so cute. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Is this look. So I actually have this sweater on in this look and the next one. I did not bring this one in here, but y'all, I'll talk about the sweater real quick just because I'm on that first. This is one that I repurchase every single year. Not the same, not this color. I buy one or two more colors every single year. It's one of the best sweaters that I have ever found. It holds up. I've washed them time and time again. I've worn them time and time again. I know for a fact I have the black, beige. I think I actually have a purple, red, green, like I think it's called nutmeg is the color. I'm looking at another color I got. It's called something else. It's like a shade of brown, but it's another color. I literally pick these up all the time, and I usually buy them when they're on sale. And they're 30% off right now, shockingly enough. So they're only $30, but y'all, the quality of these is top tier. Now, in these, I have some that are small and I have some that are medium. Honestly, just get whatever size you think. It depends how oversized you want it. If you plan on wearing it untucked like this, or with denim or leather pants or anything like that, I would say you could size up one. You're gonna be okay. If you want it a little bit more fitted, I would stick to your true size. So like I said, I have some that are smalls, some that are mediums. This one is actually a small. This is one of the first ones that I bought, and like I said, it has held up year after year. I do not dry mine either, so I don't know if they'll shrink, but this sweater is so good, y'all. I'm telling you, it is a must-have for your closet in the fall and winter time. It is just a really good one. It's thick. It's amazing quality. I know there are similar ones, but this brand, y'all, is the one to buy. It is so good. We'll get off the sweater now. And then real quick to the shoes. This is the link. This is just a different color that I have on. I get a new pair of these every single year. I didn't buy the same ones that I have from last year because I felt like mine looked okay. But I did buy these because these are not the suede. They're like the leather, I guess is what they are. I don't know. But I got like the beige white color. They're so cute. I've actually already sold them lots of times, and I kind of was hesitant to buy them because I wasn't sure I was going to love them. Absolutely love. So cute. I've worn them so many times. I love the color. They match so much, and these are really comfortable. And this brand is, again, really, really good, and they go on sale all the time. So if they're not on sale right now, just keep an eye on them because this brand always has good sales. And then the boxer shorts that I have on. So y'all know I love boxer shorts. They're so comfortable, especially being down in a southern state. We are not going to be having any cold weather anytime soon, but we might have it where it's cool outside and I could wear something like this. So I love looks like this. And I did not have any boxer shorts that are really like for like the winter time. I cannot talk, y'all, for fall. So I picked up these brown ones, and they're like a brown and khaki plaid, and I think they're so cute. They do have pockets. I have so many from this brand actually of their boxer shorts because they're so good. They have the thick waistband, but it's not like that one that is like and like digs into your skin. I cannot stand those because that's not comfortable. Like, why would I want to wear those? These don't do that. They're so good. They are really a thick, amazing quality, just super cute. And then I loved this color, like I said, just perfect for fall and just really cute. And if you don't like this color, there are other ones, but I loved these. And then, as I mentioned, this is the exact same sweater, and that's why I say this one is a small. I was able to tuck this one up, and then I'll show y'all the skirt in just a second. But this one is the exact same top or sweater. It's the exact same. I just kind of tucked it up into my bra a little bit just so that it was not too long for this skirt because it was a little bit too long for this one to have it untucked. But like I said, it's a really great basic. I wear these all the time. I throw it on with leggings. I have done it with denim. When I worked at an office, a really easy look when it gets to be cold outside is some leather pants and this sweater untucked. So cute, and it's so easy and it's comfortable. And then I would wear heels to kind of dress it up because like my pants were a little bit baggy. So the baggy leather pants, and then obviously a sweater, and then I would throw on like all my jewelry, have my hair fixed, and you look like you tried hard. But y'all, it is such a comfortable, easy outfit, and you do not have to think about it. Like I said, I've done it with leggings too. I'll do that as a casual look. It's just really a go-to sweater, and I know I'm harping on this sweater, but it is so good. And like I said, I buy new colors every single year because it is just so good. So off of that, and then the skirt that I have on is right here. And look at how cute. Actually, I think this one's a skirt. I have two. No, the other one is a skirt. So this one is actually like a true mini skirt. And it is stretchy. I'll take it off this so y'all can see. So here is what it looks like. So there's like just a tiny bit of stretch in the waist, not too much. It does come in black too, but honestly, I went through my closet the other day, y'all. Not that y'all care about this, but I went through my closet and I have so many leather skirts and shorts but they're all black. And so I was like, I'm gonna start snagging some brown ones, and this one is so good. It does have a zipper on the side. I did get this in an extra small. Now this one obviously is low rise and it's a little bit shorter. So if you don't like short things, you're not gonna like it. If you don't like lower rise, also not gonna like this. But I love this one. It did not have that funky faux leather smell. It is actually very soft, like a real leather would be. I just really liked this one. It was really good quality. I was highly impressed. I actually think I might buy the black one. Even though I just said I don't need any more black ones, I might, because these are just so good and the quality of these is just very, very good. And then this one I think turned out so cute. I was not sure about this dress. I did get an extra small, and I will tell you the only, I wouldn't say complaint. Everything was perfect on it except that you see that one button, how it's like stretching at the seams. Well, obviously it's because of my chest. I had it undone, but then it looks like I'm trying to flash everybody. So I ended up buttoning it, and it looks like it's about to pop, but it's okay. But I did not button it back up. Obviously it buttons though. I think I have it inside out. No, I don't. It buttons all the way down, and there are little pockets right here, and there's actually a tie in the back, so it kind of like makes it tighter and kind of like goes in at the waist and makes it very, very flattering. Now this one is just a polyester type blend feel to this, but it's really good for fall. I think this would work for family photos if you're someone that does family photos, or just with your husband, I think, or significant other, whoever. I just think this could be a really good little dress, or like even if you're a single mom, I feel like you could, if you're like kids, you could be wearing this and have your kids in like a brown color or beige. I just think it's so pretty. I just love this. I also think for certain schools you can make this work as like a game day look, but also I feel like a Thanksgiving look. I know we're far away. But if you're like me and you're in the southern state, we don't know what the weather's going to be like. That could work also as a fall look. And then if it's hot on Thanksgiving, this could work too. Different boots could also work. I think brown would look really nice. I just liked my beige ones, which mine are Lucchese's, so those are not going to be linked. I get that question all of the time. So those are always going to be on my other shopping app, but those are my expensive ones, so and I like them. So anyways, that's that look. And I think I already said that. I'm an extra small in the dress. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this. First of all, it comes in 2 other colors. I can't remember the colors, but I know it comes in 3 colors total. I'm in the size extra small, and y'all, this little black dress is perfect. Like, I love this. Now, I don't know where I'm wearing this yet. I don't have an event necessarily right now that I need it for, but this is a really, really good dress. Like if I had a wedding in October, I know not everyone wears black to weddings, but I've had to go to a few weddings where I've worn black. This could work for that. If you have a special event, if you have a girls' night, if you're going out with the girls, or a fancy dinner, whatever. I just think this is a really good little black dress. And like I said, there's other colors if you don't like black, but I just can't for the life of me remember what the other 2 colors were. Anyways, it took me a minute to figure out. I'm not even gonna lie, I felt a little silly. So the top is like a mesh material, and you can see it's double lined because you can see it up here. And then I can't remember. Oh, here it is. So there is a zipper on this side. That took me forever to figure out. I was like, because when I went to put it on, I was like, there's no way. And I was like, but there's no way that like this runs that small. I was like, there has to be a zipper. And I searched and searched, and I finally found it. But it's on this side. So it unzips. You obviously slide it over, stick your arms through, whatever. And then the bottom gets tighter. Now on the image, if you look through the pictures, the girl actually puts on, there's actually a belt right here around her waist. And I actually think that looked so cute. I honestly just didn't have any that fell at the right like position. All mine were too big for where they needed to be. So I do think a belt looks really good with it. It just adds like a little extra, and it kind of like makes almost looks like a top and a skirt when you put a belt on with it. Again, I also think this is one that could look really good with like some black boots. I would do black boots. You could do whatever color, but I think black would look really chic and really, really pretty. I did do this one with heels just to kind of switch it up because I wanted to show that this is a really, really good dress, y'all. Like I love it. And like I said, it's just one that could work for a lot of different events that you have. And like, it doesn't necessarily have to be fall in my opinion, because the top is like a sheer, like a, it's like sheer. So it's not like super thick. So I feel like it doesn't have to be like a winter dress. Like you can wear it for whatever. It's just a really good little black dress. Honestly, I will never get rid of this one. And it's very flattering, and the length is not too short where it's like one where I could still bend over and I'm not worried about, anything else. But this one's just really, really nice. So good. Shoes are old from Azalea Wang, so they're not going to be on it. This look is not linked on my storefront yet. I just did this one today. And I also think you could do like really big necklaces. I didn't even realize I have not put on earrings today. I totally forgot. But like some really big earrings. I feel like long necklaces could look really nice too. But I'm telling you, I loved this. Like, just so good. And then I'm finally able to link this jacket for y'all. I didn't bring it in here. It's actually being washed. My dog threw up on it, so it's in the wash. But this whole outfit is Amazon. Literally the entire thing. So I'll talk about the pants first because they're right here. I brought them in here. So the only thing about the pants, not really a complaint, they're just long. But is that a big shocker for me? Absolutely not. I'm 5'2". If you just logged on, I'm not super tall. So these are, I did have to pull them a little bit high and they're still long. So I did put on a platform sneaker, which I'm about to talk about sneakers too. But these are the pants and I think they're so cute. I did get a size small. I'm not sure if there was an extra small, but honestly, I feel like the waistband of the extra small would have been uncomfortable just because... Not that they'd be too tight, but you know, like how like sometimes the waistbands, like they're skinnier than the pants. That's how these are. So the waistband is like, I don't know. I keep doing that. It's annoying. Anyways, there's the tie, and then it has the white detail down the side, and there's just some wide leg pants. I thought they were really cute. And then I love this casual little look. You could have, of course, done a white tank underneath. I did do black, but I feel like white, you could have done a fun like red or pink, whatever color you wanted. But I love this together. I thought it's really, really pretty. And then the jacket I have shared. I have been wearing in lots of different live streams that y'all have seen like in pictures, and y'all always ask where it is and I never have room to add it in, and here it is. It keeps going in and out of stock. If you want it, I would snag it if they have your size, because the other day I checked because someone asked me for the link and it was literally sold out in like every size but like one size. Now there are 4 different colors. I do have the light option, and I will tell you that the picture looks different than the jacket. Like the picture makes it look more like cheap and like not as cute. I don't know how to describe it, but the jacket, that's exactly the same. That's the link that I bought it from, and it is so good. I have worn this one more than any of my other denim jackets, and I like basically collect them at this point. And this one has been my go-to. It's just so flattering. It's not too oversized. Now, I did not size, I usually would have gotten an extra small, but I didn't want it to be like too tight. And also I wanted to be able to wear like a sweater, a sweatshirt, or something underneath it. So I did stick to a small, and I will say, if you want to wear something like that, like I said, usually I would have gotten an extra small and I got a small, which I usually can get either one. So I guess it just kind of, for reference, I guess it just depends how big you want it. But I'm telling y'all, it is so good. It has pockets on the front, amazing quality. It's a true denim jacket. Like it's so good. I cannot say enough good things. Kind of like the sweater. You will see this one nonstop. I literally hope they never get rid of the link because it is amazing. Like so good. I really kind of want to get the black one. I don't know how much I'd wear it though. That's why I didn't get it. And then next is this tank. I didn't bring it in here. I've shared this with y'all 1,001 times. I have it in like 3 or 4 colors. I just love these little tanks. They're really good. They do have a built-in bra in them. They are cropped, which is why I like them for like high-waisted stuff, so then you don't have all that extra fabric underneath. So I love these. That's one I have on. I do wear an extra small in those. And then these sneakers, I did not bring them in here, but I have worn these nonstop. I actually got these in like about a month ago. I've had them right at about a month actually, and I have worn them enough to already have paid for them. Like y'all, they are so good. They are so comfortable. When I first got them, my husband made fun of me. He was like, Skechers. Yeah, because they're comfy. They're literally like memory foam. They're so comfortable. And they have like the tiniest little rhinestones like by the shoelaces, and they're so cute. They're so comfortable. They do add a little bit of a height, which is why I was saying I added the like platform here with these pants just so that they weren't dragging the ground. But y'all, they're so comfortable, and they're white, so they match everything. They're so easy to clean. I just take like some Dawn dish soap and a what do you call that, like a Mr. Clean thing, and whatever comes off. And like, of course, I'll throw them in the wash when I need to, but I haven't had to yet. But y'all, they are so comfortable. The other day we went shopping. We walked all day long, and my feet never hurt. And I actually had blisters from the shoes that I wore the day before, and my blisters did not hurt. Like, they were just so comfortable, so good. I love them. You're actually going to see me wear those in some other pictures coming up, so you'll see them again. That's why I want to share them now, because they are so good and they're so comfortable. And don't be hating on the Skechers, okay? And then next, these shoes are Old Azalea Wang. I know I keep saying that, but like, I love those shoes, and they make a lot of good platforms. They're a little pricey, but those are from last year. I think. The skirt is Show Me Your Moo, and it is currently not in stock on the Amazon. But that's where the skirt's from. Or actually, it's a skirt, actually. But then, y'all, this top, how cute is it? Is it not giving expensive vibes? We'll say. I got an email the other day that I couldn't say the brand. I was trying to connect it so y'all could see what it looked like. If I can get it. Shouldn't be this difficult. Okay, here it is. All right, so it's like a little bralette up top, so it is like double lined. Now, I just put on some pasties with this because a bra just didn't work. Now, it was tight enough, but you have to have a lot of faith in these two little things right here. I am going to get my girl to secure these a little bit better because I do really like this, and I feel like it's a really good thing to have in your closet, but I just don't trust those two little clasps. So I got my girl that she's going to fix it. But straps are adjustable. I did get a size small in this. I feel like you could definitely size up. This jacket I have on is actually Amazon also. It is Automet, I think is the brand. I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Yeah, Automet. So I actually have these in a few different colors, and this one is a small. If you're not sure what size, if you want to be a little bit oversized, I would recommend, like I said, it was kind of like the denim jacket. I can wear an extra small or a small, and I do get a small in these. An extra small fits. I just like a little bit extra room, so I get the small. But anyways, so this is this. There's not really much to say about this. It's just like a mesh long. I think this is good for like festivals, concerts, boho looks, you know. And then, okay, y'all have seen this top. I didn't bring it in here. And I have it on backwards. I got some DMs when I shared it the last time. I know it's on backwards. I wanted it on backwards. I actually ordered another color though. I don't have it in here. It's a true denim top. Very good quality. Straps are adjustable, and it does have two ties, and so when you have it on the front ways, it ties here and here. I just flipped it around. I don't know, I like the fit of it because it flares out. I have a small in this one, but I ordered another color in an extra small, and I'll report back on the size difference. But I loved it. I wore it for a concert. I styled it a little bit different, and I did it just like that, but it was backwards, and everyone loved it. I got stopped so many times over this. Y'all, I threw on an outfit. I did not have anything picked out. I actually wore these boots, some red and white boxer shorts, and that top, and I got stopped so many times. And I'm like, I literally threw this together this morning. And the ones that I searched for months, nobody asks about. But anyways, this top's really good. It's a really good denim top. Again, it's one that'll stay in my closet. But I actually saw one of my girlfriends do this. I have to give her credit where credit is due. Because I hate when people don't do that. Now, she probably will not see this, but I did see my other girlfriend do this. She did different boots, but it was literally the top and the skirt. She did like a jacket over her shoulder or a cardigan or something. I did not do that. But I did see this on another creator friend of mine, and I literally loved it. And I was like, you know what? I have that whole outfit. I'm going to style it. And this is the skirt. And it's a must have for fall, y'all. So it is so cute. It's like a, is this black? No, it's like a brown and khaki houndstooth little skirt. Now, it is not a mini skirt, as you can see. So it's very high waisted. And on me, I have to have it pulled very, very high, or it is very, very long. And if you're not sure what size, I honestly would probably size up. I got an extra small, and I probably could have done a small in like this part up here, just because it kind of fits a little awkwardly in my opinion, because it kind of flares out a little bit. I don't know how I would describe the sizing, because it's not too tight. It's not really a sit down skirt in an extra small, I'll put it that way. But anyways, it has a zipper up the back, and then here's the color. But like I said, it's really good. You can always do it with like a sweater, and you can like front tuck it up, or you could do it with a cardigan. This one's a really good little skirt. I actually think I have a black and white one that I've styled a few times in the past. So I picked up this brown one. We all know brown tones are everywhere this year. So I snagged that one. And like I said, I just love this together. Good little early fall look. Just really cute. And those are the same blue cases that I've already talked about. So, okay, this top, I already know y'all are going to ask about the sweater. So it was on an ad on the book face, and I thought it was a scam. So I'm gonna try to find it, and I tried to find it on other boutiques, and it was sold out everywhere. So I'll try to find this in stock, but I don't know what to tell y'all on that one. I literally thought I was getting scammed. You know those websites where you're like, that's not going to come to me. That's how that was. But these pants, on the other hand, do come from Amazon, and they are fantastic. So I have some ones that I've had for, oh gosh, it's 2025. I've had those since like 2021. Okay, and the link always comes in and out of stock. Like when they come in stock, they're sold out again. They're annoying. But they're from Amazon, and I wear them every year, and I wear them nonstop. These are the most similar ones that I have found, leather pants that fit almost the exact same length. The length is a little bit different. These are a little bit shorter than my other ones. Other than that, they're the same. They do not have that funky faux leather smell. They are soft. The quality is top tier. I actually love that these, so they look like this on the front, but then they have a little bit of stretch on the back. But they are the style right now, so they are the baggy, straight pants. And they do have the 2 pockets on the front. So these are a little bit shinier than my other ones also, but I also think the other ones aren't shiny anymore just because I've literally had them for so long and I washed them. So I feel like at this point, that's why they're not as shiny. But I love these. I think they're really cute. They're really comfortable. As you can see, the fit on me over here, they do run, like I said, a little bit oversized. I do have the smallest size of these on, which I can't remember how these run. I didn't check it before I got on here. I'm not sure if they run in like 26 or whatever, or like extra small, but I have on the smallest one. I usually do in leather pants because they usually run oversized. So that's these pants. And like I said, the belt is actually my dad's from like however many years ago. I can't link that. And the shoes are from Amazon though, so I'll have those on my storefront. I actually did this today. I'm hoping they'll come out with a sweater though. Fingers crossed. And then next is this outfit, which I forgot to bring the skirt over here, but it's right over there. I'm actually going to get it. It's a skirt, actually. And then the top. And the top comes in another color, and it's so good. And the other color would actually look cute with the skirt also. Skirt. Excuse me. But first I'll talk about the top. So first of all, I know not everyone's going to love the black and brown. I have on black boots, and then I did the black top and then the brown skirt. And I don't usually do that, but I was like, I saw somebody do something not similar, but she just did black and brown, and I loved it. So I was like, I'm going to do that. Hold on, I'm getting this top ready for y'all. Okay, so here is what it looks like. I did get a size small in this. I do think it runs a little bit oversized. Obviously, I should have steamed it. My bad. But it has a high neck up here, and then it has this, I guess this is to keep it like secure because the back is open. And then the straps are adjustable here, and then it literally just like ties around the back and it ties over here. I don't really know why it does that. I don't know why it's not in the back. I don't know why it's on the side, but it's really cute. And like I said, I just like the way it flares. Honestly, the denim top that I shared just 2 outfits ago is almost the exact same as this, like as the fit. Like it just flares out perfectly to where it's very flattering because it's not like straight down, but it just has that little bit of like, you know, like hugs where you want it to hug, if that makes sense. And then this is the skirt that I have on with this one. Excuse me, skirt. I keep saying skirt, but it's a skirt. Where's the, I was going to compare the, didn't I already share the, y'all. Oh, I found it. Okay. So just for reference, here are the 2 different colors. So I will tell y'all, this one I just checked a second ago when I was linking it. It does have 3 different colors, and this one says brown. Be sure and check the picture because there's one that looks a little bit different. Like the brown is more like cognac colored or like camel. This is the one, like, see how it looks like it has the texture? So cute. But there's 3 different ones. And then here, just for reference on the colors, they're pretty similar in color. This one is just like a flat, and this one looks like it's textured. And I just love this. Like I said, it looks like leather. It smells, not smells. I was going to say it smells amazing. It does not smell like leather, but it did not have that like, you know, like when you take faux leather stuff out and it has that like certain smell. You're like, ugh. This didn't have that. I did get a extra small in this, and again, this one is a mini skirt. Skirt has shorts built in. Oh, and the good thing about the shorts built in with this is like they're almost like spandexy, so they don't like slide around, and they're not like, they don't make it bulky. Because I got one the other day. I actually returned like 3 or 4 because they all made you look frumpy, like they weren't cute. This one doesn't do that. It's just so cute. But I love how with this one you don't really have to worry like when you bend over and stuff because it has the shorts underneath. But I love them both. Like I said, both the colors are really pretty, and they're just really good basics for heading into fall and winter. And of course, I do think you do brown tones with this too, but I loved this. I actually think I've already styled that skirt 2 other times, but it's on my Amazon storefront. Next are just 2 little athletic dresses. I'm not sure all this fall stuff, and I got these. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to, but they are really good quality. They look really high end. So here is the yellow. So it is like a true like butter yellow. I got the smallest size in both of these, which I think was a small. Don't quote me on that, but I got the smallest size. And then it has the little slit right here, and obviously it has the built-in shorts, has the adjustable straps back here. So that was the yellow, and then here is the black, and it literally is. Oh wait, this one doesn't have the little slit on the side over here. But this one does flare out a little bit, and then has obviously that there, and then the adjustable straps. But I wear, like, I throw those on all the time just to go do whatever, travel, go run errands. So I guess that's why I got 2 more. I don't know. But I do love them. So all right, this set is also in the wash. So I wore it this past weekend. So I took some pictures last week, which not that this is relevant to y'all. I started recording this stuff last week, and I got this done, and then I went out of town, and I actually brought this whole outfit. This is the one that I went shopping in. Oh, speaking of the shopping, those are the same Skechers shoes from earlier that I was telling y'all you'd see again. There they are again with these, and then I also have them on here. But this is the outfit that I wore out shopping the other day, and y'all, so cute. My niece actually asked to borrow it like the next day, but it's so cute. It's so comfortable. The shirt is a little bit cropped. I did not front tuck it whenever I went out, and I do have on my storefront, I think, one where I did not front tuck it. I just kind of like tucked it just to add a little bit of shape because it is a boxy little tee. Now, I wouldn't say it's cropped, but it is a little bit. But the skirt's more high-waisted, or it's a little skirt. But I just loved it. I thought it was really cute. And I'm not really big on the checkered print. It's just not my style. It's not really my vibe most of the time, you know what I'm saying? But I loved it. I thought it was so cute. And like I said, it's just like a khaki and white little set. I'll definitely wear it again. Super cute. You could throw the denim jacket on over the top if you wanted to. Ooh, you know what would look cute? The black one. The black jacket, the denim jacket I shared with you, the black version would look so cute with this. Chef's kiss. And you could always do some black shoes too, and that'd be really cute. But I am wearing a small in this. I didn't size up. I definitely feel like if I sized up, the skirt would have been massive. But the top, I probably would have just had a little bit of extra rim. But anyways, I love this, y'all. I actually shared it on my social the other day, or one of my socials, and the girlies loved it. So love this. It's a really easy look. Mom on the go. If you're a sports mom, if you're just running errands, you don't have to be a mom, but like it's just a perfect little matching set. And like I said, it just looks a little bit elevated with the little skirt aspect, but I don't have it in here. And then next we have this basic little black sweater. This is the one thing where I said I think I have one thing I sized up. It was in this sweater. And I'm glad I did, but I feel like I could have gotten a small, but I like the way it fits with a medium just because I can wear it with lots of different pants, and I don't have to worry about it being like tighter or the fit. It just works really well because it's just like oversized, and it just looks how it's supposed to as a sweater. Honestly, I want it to look like it did on the model, which usually if you want it to look like the model, especially in sweaters on Amazon, hack of the day, if you didn't already know this, size up at least 1. Now, I always tell y'all if I size up 2. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, it's usually just 1 size. But this is what it looks like. So it's really just a basic black sweater in all honesty, but I feel like black, beige, and like khaki colors, you really cannot go wrong with too many because they're very easy to style and make it look different and like style for different things. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I like my neutrals, especially in the fall and winter. It does have the rib detail down here. Now, I will say, since I sized up, the arms are a little bit long on me, but there's really nothing I can do about that. They're just a little bit long. You can see how my hand is like pretty much covered. It just made the arms just a little bit long, and it doesn't have the tighter sleeve. So obviously that's the only thing. It has that same ribbed detail on the bottom. So you can see it's just a boxy little hem. But anyways, it has the same rib detail right there. And this one is really good quality. It's very soft, very, very comfortable. Again, I don't know the fabric makeup. I'm not going to try to do it. I have a lot more people on now, so I'm going to give my disclaimer again. I do not make the listings. So if something says polyester and I tell y'all it's a linen blend, I'm telling you what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm telling you what I think it is. A lot of times I've talked to brands, they do not update their listings. Like this sweater, I have no doubt says it's polyester, but it is not straight polyester. I can tell you that. So I'm just telling y'all, I don't make the listings, I don't make the rules. I just share with you what I'm sharing with you, and I share the exact links. And if I don't share the exact link, I tell you this is similar. Okay, just so y'all know. But anyways, I do love this one. Just a really good sweater. You'll definitely see me style that one again. It's just one that is just really comfortable. And like, I liked how with the shorts, it just flowed perfectly. Now I'm about to share the shorts with you, which I don't think I brought in here. I'm the worst today. Like, I don't even know where I put them. But I shared them on a live the other day. So if you want to go back and look, it was like a live or two ago. So they have a zipper up the back. They do not have pockets or anything. They're really good quality. Again, they don't have the funky smell. These are just black. There's nothing fancy. There's not a button on them or anything like that. It just has a zipper up the back, which is why I like them, because sometimes when you get the ones that have pockets or zippers and stuff, they can kind of make them bulky. I don't know if that makes sense, especially in shorts. These are perfect. Like, they are just straight. They flow just a little bit on your legs, nothing crazy. I did get the smallest size in those, and like I said, they're linked right here if you are interested in those. I really liked them. I feel like you could definitely do like tights underneath. I just did a full black look. I love looks like this. They're so easy. They're just easy, honestly. And I just think it just looks so chic. There's something about an all black outfit that just calls to me, and I love this. And I would wear this out, and like, you could always do a really fun handbag, in my opinion, and like, you could do bigger jewelry. Like, I only have this one on today, but like, if I was gonna wear that out, I'd put on a lot more necklaces. I honestly just didn't even think about it. Some big earrings. I'd probably wear my hair up. It's very easy to make this look very, very dressy, and I really like it. It's just really easy, and like I said, both really great pieces that you're gonna style over and over again, which y'all already know because I say this like nonstop in every live I'm on. I really do try to find pieces that I can wear over and over again, and that I'll keep in my closet and wear again. That's why sometimes when y'all see me share stuff, I'm like, these are like however many years old. It's because I buy stuff that like I can keep wearing. So these boots are not Amazon though, unfortunately. So I'll have those on the other place for y'all to shop. I think they should still be in stock. I'll have to double check though. But I got those Christmas last year. Y'all, this dress is amazing. So, it's another one of those very, very soft fabrics. I don't know what it is. Again, I'm not going to speak on what it is, but for $31, I was blown away. Now, it is form-fitting. I know not everyone loves that. You could fit Spanx under this if you wanted to. The back is not too low either, so you can wear a full bra with it. And like I said, if you are someone that wants to wear Spanx, you definitely could get away with wearing it. I feel like it's not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to see through it because of the fabric. But y'all, it is so soft. It's so stretchy. I got an extra small in this. I love the high neck. I love the color. It is so pretty. And like I said, I wish y'all could feel this. Like, it is just, oh, it's so soft. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell. There's like two different textures. And the lifted is just so soft. It like feels like, I don't even know. It feels like puppy fur or something. It's just so soft. It's not puppy fur. But I'm just saying, like, it's just so soft. Anyways, I really liked it. I just did some brown heels with it. I feel like you could do black accessories. I did do my hair down. It was up, and I just felt like the dress was too plain, so I took my hair down. But it's just a high neck. It has a little bit of a low back to it. Just a really good little bodycon little dress. Again, perfect for family photos or event like family photos, holidays, things like that. Loved it. I do think you could wear boots if you wanted to. but you'd be able to see like the outline of the top, I think, because it is like form-fitting, like I said. Y'all, we're almost done, by the way. Only like a couple more things. Next is this little basic little pink top, and I thought it was so cute. So it's only $20, but it is a little bit high neck, which y'all know me, and y'all, well, if you don't know me, I typically do not wear high neck stuff. It drives me, it's insane. I feel claustrophobic. I don't wear a lot of turtlenecks either. If I do, I tuck them in. But anyways, this one does go pretty high. So it goes like about to here, but it's not too hot and it's not too thick, which is why I think it's perfect. My preset changed the color of the pink. It is hot pink. It is not light pink. Side note. But it has the lettuce hem here, and then it has the detail here to here. Lettuce hem on the bottom. It's not too cropped either, as y'all can tell there. And then it also has this stitching, the lettuce stitching all the way down the arm. I just thought that was really cute. And then it has just little baby bell sleeves sticker. But I just thought it was a really cute basic little pink tee. And I know not everyone wears color in the fall and the winter time, but I thought this was cute. And then the jeans are somewhere else, so I'll have them somewhere to shop. And then what shoes are those? Those are just some black heels. This top, I'm not sure about it. Okay, so I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. And I like this look while I'm looking at it, but I don't like the top underneath it now that I'm looking at it. I don't like the color. I think it should have been a dark color underneath so you couldn't see it. But there's no going back now. So it comes in 3 colors. I'm in a size small and it runs really big. So this is the color. Again, my preset changed the green just a little bit. I loved the details down here though. I just thought it was really cute. Just a little fun. And this could be definitely a going into early fall outfit like right now. Just really cute. It is a full sweater material, but this reminded me of something like expensive. And it has very big armholes over here. It is a real open knit. Like on the pictures, they're just wearing like a bra underneath it, but I would not wear that. So I did not do that. Like I said, now that I'm looking at this, I feel like I should have done like black underneath it. But what do I do now? So anyways, that's what it looks like. But I did like the top. I do think it looked really cute with the skirt, but it was just too long on me to wear with the skirt. So I just did some dark wash denim. I actually think those are the same pair of pants in both pictures. And then the last thing I have, and if I know a lot of people got on later, so I'll go back through the images one more time. So if you have any questions, you can throw them in the chat and I'll answer them. And I'll try to say sizing one more time after the end. So if you logged on later, you can still see it. And if you do get off and you want to hear something again, but you do not want to sit on anymore, you can always come back and watch this later. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm not done yet. But you can always go back and watch later and you can fast forward. Because I know sometimes I'd be yapping about stupid stuff. And I just go off. So anyway, last is this little top, and I thought it was really cute. It's just a good little basic. Y'all know, it's already said it, I love basics. I buy them all the time, and I love this one. So it has this little, you know, whatever you call that. Can you undo that? No. Just a little twist, one shoulder. And I love how this one's a top. I have 2 of these, but they're bodysuits. And so I liked that this one was just like a little tank, but it's not cropped. So perfect. And then I liked it with the dark wash denim, and I'll have those linked for y'all too. And then the belt is old. Can't link that. And the shoes are Amazon. Oh, this look's already actually on Amazon. That's a lie. This look is already on my storefront if you want to shop that. But anyways, so that is what I had today. I feel like I did talk pretty fast. So if you have any questions, you can throw it in the chat and I will answer those now. I'll stay on for a few more minutes and then I'll run back through one more time and just say the sizing details. If you want to know where anything was from. And like I said, I have everything but about 3 outfits already uploaded, so I'll upload those when I get off of here. Everything else is on my storefront, plus lots of other stuff. So if you want to see something, you can always find stuff there. I have been working the past couple days on updating my idea list, uploading other pictures that I have already, and placing some orders for some more fall stuff. So, and I'll also have a fun giveaway coming soon. I'm waiting on a couple more things to get here, and I'll have that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I feel like my looks are not for everyone sometimes, but I'm also in Texas, so it happens. I'll probably be going live again Thursday, I'm thinking. I probably won't tomorrow. I have way too much to try to record before my next live, so I don't know that tomorrow will be very conducive to that. But I will go live probably Thursday, maybe Friday too if I get enough done. We'll see. But yeah, if you aren't already following me on here, my other socials, be sure and go follow me. It's Cassidy Price Barbie, or you can search Cassidy M Price, and you should be able to find me on there. You can also follow me on here. And yeah, it makes it way easier to shop your favorite creators whenever you're already following us. But I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. And if you've been on, you can go ahead and hop off. I'm going to go back through the pictures just one more time. So if you missed it, or you think I went too fast, or you want to see the sizing or whatever, I'm going to run back through one more time, and then I'm going to hop off. I'm going to quit yapping. So if you have any questions, throw them in the chat, and we're going to get through this real quick. So this top is a extra small. And then the belt is old. The jeans are already linked. I can't remember if they were Amazon. And then the shoes are also already linked. This top comes in 3 different colors. I am in a size small. The the tube top underneath is an extra small. And then I'll have the jeans linked. And then those shoes are also from Amazon. Just some black heels. I'm wearing a small in this pink top. This dress, I'm wearing an extra small, and the heels run true to size. And this look is not uploaded yet, so this one will be uploaded today. This one also is going to be uploaded today. I'll have the shoes linked somewhere else. They're not from Amazon. The shorts, I'm in an extra small, and then the sweater, I sized up to a medium. This set, I'm in a size small, and then the shoes run true to size. I guess I should be hitting the links while I'm talking. Both of these dresses, I'm in the small size, which I can't remember if it was a small or an extra small in both of those. And then this little mini skirt, I am in the extra small. The boots are on my store, will be on this link. This look I have to upload today also, but those will be linked on my storefront. And then this top, I'm in a size small. The top, I'm going to try to find for y'all. The belt is old. The heels run true to size. They'll be on my storefront. And then the pants, I'm in the small size also, which, like I said, I can't remember if theirs ran like extra small, if they were like 24 or 25, like that. I believe that was a small top. This link's already on my storefront. An extra small in the skirt. My boots are Lucchese's. I'm wearing a small in this top. The dress is an extra small, and it is Show Me Your Moo, and then the shoes are Azalea Wang. And then here are those same shoes that run true to size, and they are so good, so comfortable. Tank is an extra small. The jacket is a small. I could have done the extra small, but I liked the fit of the small because I can fit like a jacket or like a sweatshirt or whatever underneath it. And then the pants are a size small, and I could have done the extra small, but I liked the bagginess of the small. This dress is an extra small, and it was one of my favorites. I was obsessed with this. It fits so good. It's so flattering. It's just a great little black dress. I'm also in an extra small in this dress. If you are bustier, keep in mind that top button can get a little hairy, but I love this dress. Really cute.